Have you ever looked at a bowl of ripe fruit and felt torn, wanting to enjoy it but worried it might spike your blood sugar? If you're living with diabetes, you've likely been warned to avoid sweet fruits altogether. But what if those warnings were only part of the story? Recent findings suggest that some of the naturally sweetest fruits, the ones we've mistakenly feared, can actually help regulate blood sugar rather than hurt it. These aren't rare or exotic. They're right in your local market, often hiding in plain sight. Affordable, delicious, and packed with nutrients, they've simply been misunderstood for years. And here's the exciting part. Forward-thinking doctors across the country are beginning to shift their advice. Instead of steering patients away, they're recommending these fruits because of how gently they interact with the body, providing fiber, hydration, and antioxidants that support stable glucose levels. Today, I'm going to show you exactly which fruits these are and how you can enjoy them without fear. So before we dive in, tap the like button to help this video reach others who are managing diabetes naturally. Because no one, especially in their golden years, should feel deprived of the simple joys that support both health and happiness. Have you ever stood in front of your fridge on a hot afternoon and spotted a bowl of chilled, juicy melon, just waiting to be enjoyed? That first bite, cool and naturally sweet, feels like a little celebration of summer. But here's the surprise most people don't know. Melon might be doing far more than just refreshing you. It could be quietly supporting your blood sugar, easing your joints, and even helping your digestion, one bite at a time. If you've been told to stay away from sweet fruits because of diabetes, you're not alone. It's one of the most common pieces of advice older adults hear. But here's the truth. Not all sweetness is created equal. Recent research and real-life experience shows that certain fruits, especially melons, don't just avoid raising your blood sugar, they may actually help stabilize it. How? Melons like cantaloupe, honeydew, and even watermelon are made mostly of water, over 90% in fact. That makes them incredibly hydrating and light on your system. When paired with their gentle natural sugars and fiber, they help your body digest more slowly and stay fuller longer. That means fewer spikes, less hunger, and more steady energy throughout the day. And there's another hidden benefit. Many seniors wake up with swelling in the ankles or stiffness in the hands. Sound familiar? That kind of puffiness is often linked to dehydration and poor circulation. Adding melon to your breakfast, or even as a mid-morning snack, can help flush out excess sodium, ease swelling, and give your kidneys a boost. It's a gentle, natural way to feel lighter and more comfortable. Now let's talk digestion. If you've been dealing with constipation or just feel like your gut has slowed down, you don't need fiber bars or strong supplements. What your body needs is gentle fiber, and melon provides exactly that. Soft, water-rich, easy to digest. It won't bloat you or upset your stomach. In fact, many older adults find that eating melon in small amounts, slowly and mindfully, actually makes a noticeable difference within days. Here's a simple tip. Cut your melon into bite-sized cubes and store them in a clear container in the front of your fridge. That way, it's the first thing you see when you open the door, and you'll be more likely to reach for it instead of something sugary or processed. Now, let's not forget hydration. Seniors often don't feel thirst the same way younger folks do, and by the time you feel thirsty, you may already be mildly dehydrated. This shows up as dry skin, chapped lips, sluggish thinking, or even headaches. Eating melon is an easy way to hydrate without even thinking about it, and because of its potassium content, it can help balance electrolytes too, important for energy and blood pressure. One of my favorite ways to enjoy melon in the evening is with a twist. A bowl of honeydew cubes, a squeeze of lime juice, and a few crushed mint leaves. It tastes like a spa drink in food form, calming, clean, and satisfying. And it won't upset your stomach before bed like heavier snacks might. Now, I promised I'd share a powerful blood sugar tip before we wrap up. If you want to enjoy melon with even better glucose control, sprinkle just a pinch of cinnamon on top. Cinnamon is known to help improve insulin sensitivity, and when paired with melon's fiber and water content, it can turn your snack into a naturally blood sugar-friendly treat. No fancy supplements, just two things you already have in your kitchen. So if you've been afraid of sweet fruits, I hope today gave you a fresh perspective. Nature's sweetness, when chosen and eaten wisely, can be part of a healthy, balanced diet, even with diabetes. Especially with diabetes. If you've tried adding melon to your routine and noticed any improvements in how you feel, less bloating, better digestion, fewer cravings, share it in the comments. Your story could help someone else who's just starting their health journey. And if you haven't tried it yet, maybe tomorrow morning is a good time to start. Thank you for spending these minutes with me. Stay curious, stay nourished, and as always, take gentle care of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe for more natural health wisdom, especially tailored for this beautiful chapter of life. Have you ever had one of those days where, no matter how much rest you've had, your body still feels heavy, like you're walking through water? That dragging sensation isn't just age catching up. It can be a quiet signal from your body, pointing to something simple yet powerful: poor circulation and subtle dehydration. And here's where nature offers a surprising solution: melon. Yes, that sweet, juicy fruit you might have passed by in the produce aisle. Cantaloupe, honeydew, watermelon. These fruits aren't just delicious. They're hydrating, mineral-rich, and they do more for your health than most people realize. You see, melons are naturally high in water and potassium, two key players in keeping your energy up and your blood flowing freely. Potassium helps your muscles contract and your blood vessels relax, improving overall circulation. And the more hydrated your tissues are, the less stiff and achy you'll feel throughout the day. But that's not all. Melon also contains a small amount of magnesium, a mineral many seniors are unknowingly low in. Magnesium helps regulate nerve function, reduce muscle cramps, and support a good night's sleep. So that bowl of melon you enjoy in the afternoon, it's doing more than refreshing you. It's quietly tuning your body in the background. And if you enjoy gardening or walking around the neighborhood, melon is the perfect post-outdoor snack. It's not sticky, not too filling, and offers a clean burst of hydration and natural energy. No caffeine or sugar crash required. Now people often ask, can I eat melon every day? The answer is yes, but with mindfulness. A small bowl in the morning or mid-afternoon is often ideal, especially since digestion slows down in the evening. It's not about rules. It's about rhythm, paying attention to when your body feels its best. And let's be honest, so many of us have been overloaded with food rules for years. No sugar, no carbs, no fruits. It can feel overwhelming. But here we say yes. Yes to what supports you. Yes to whole, natural foods. Yes to learning how your body responds, not just following what works for someone else. If you've had melon recently, I'd love to know, did it lift your mood? Help your digestion? Gave you more energy? Drop the word melon in the comments so others can hear your story. You never know who might read it and feel hopeful enough to try something new. And remember, melon isn't a cure, but it is a gentle helper. When used intentionally, it brings relief, comfort, and joy. That matters, especially when managing chronic conditions, sore joints, or low energy. Sometimes, healing starts with something as simple as a fruit you can slice in 5 seconds. You don't need fancy recipes or complicated meal plans. A few melon cubes with breakfast, a sprinkle of cinnamon on top, or even a small bowl before heading out for errands, that's real-life nutrition. Easy, honest, supportive. If you've been feeling bloated, stiff, or just out of sorts, try this. Eat melon once a day for 5 days straight. No pressure, no perfection. Just observe. How do your hands feel when you wake up? Is your digestion smoother? Does your energy hold up longer between meals? These are the clues your body gives when it feels heard. Here's a trick I share often. Pair your melon with a bit of protein. A slice with some cottage cheese or a few almonds on the side keeps your blood sugar steady and adds even more satiety. Or freeze melon chunks into little popsicles for a refreshing summer treat. It's a favorite with grandkids and grown-ups alike. And if drinking water has felt like a chore lately, let melon help you sneak hydration into your day, one bite at a time. You'll be surprised how something so simple can make you feel so much better. Because ultimately, that's the goal, not strict perfection but supportive habits that feel good. Choosing melon over a sugary snack, sharing it with someone you love, making a moment of nourishment part of your routine. So as you head into the rest of your day, let this be your quiet nudge. Your health journey doesn't have to be hard. It just has to be yours. Choose what nourishes. Choose what feels kind. And maybe today, that starts with a slice of melon. And if this video gave you even one helpful thought, please consider subscribing. This is a space for support, wisdom, and small steps that lead to better days. Your voice matters here, and we're glad you're with us. Let's talk about a fruit that's easy to overlook but deserves a serious spot on your plate, the plum. It's not flashy. It doesn't have the fame of blueberries or the marketing buzz of avocados. But don't let that fool you. This modest little fruit may just be one of the most underrated tools for managing blood sugar, supporting digestion, and calming inflammation, especially as we age. Many people skip plums because they assume anything sweet must be off-limits for diabetes. But here's what most don't realize. The sweetness in plums is balanced by a healthy dose of fiber. That fiber slows the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream, meaning no sudden spikes, no crashing dips, just a smooth and steady release of energy that your body can actually handle. And it doesn't stop there. Plums are great for digestion too. If you've been dealing with that uncomfortable feeling of fullness or sluggishness after meals, try adding a plum to your day. Its natural compounds help your gut stay regular and your stomach feel lighter, without harsh laxatives or complicated diets. Even more impressive, plums are packed with polyphenols, those tiny anti-inflammatory powerhouses that can help ease joint stiffness, especially in areas like your knees and lower back. I've had seniors tell me they started waking up less stiff just from adding a couple of plums into their weekly routine. It's a small thing with surprisingly big results. And if you like to start your mornings on the right foot, here's a little tip. Slice a ripe plum and stir it into a bowl of plain Greek yogurt or oatmeal. It adds a burst of color, a touch of tart sweetness, and a whole lot of nourishment. Now don't go just yet, because in the next section, I'll share a simple 2-ingredient recipe using plums that not only tastes amazing, but may also help lower blood sugar after meals. It takes less than 5 minutes to make, and it's especially perfect for anyone over 60 looking for an easy, natural way to support their health. You won't want to miss it. Let's talk about something most people avoid: constipation. It's uncomfortable, it's frustrating, and unfortunately it becomes more common as we age. But here's a gentle, natural solution that might already be in your fruit bowl: plums. Especially when eaten with the skin, plums offer both moisture and fiber, two of the key ingredients for keeping things moving without strain or stress. Many folks turn to prunes right away, and they absolutely work. But don't overlook fresh plums. They taste a little lighter, a little sweeter, and they can be just as effective. Just 1 or 2 fresh plums a day, paired with a glass of water, can make a real difference in how you feel. It's a simple change, and it doesn't feel like medicine. Now, what about that mid-afternoon sugar craving? You know the one, around 3 o'clock when your energy dips and your hand starts reaching for a cookie or a soda. Instead, try reaching for a plum. It satisfies your sweet tooth without sending your blood sugar on a roller coaster, and you won't have that crash and burn feeling later. If you deal with leg cramps at night or stiffness in your calves, plums might help with that too. They're naturally rich in potassium and magnesium, which are both essential for muscle relaxation. Of course, plums aren't a magic pill, but they're a helpful food when combined with gentle stretching or a short evening walk. Here's a comforting idea if you like dessert but want to stay on track. Bake sliced plums with cinnamon and a bit of lemon juice. Just 10 minutes in the oven and you've got something warm, soft, and delicious that feels like a real treat. It's naturally sweet but diabetic friendly. No guilt, just goodness. Have you eaten plums lately? If so, drop the word plum in the comments so we know you're part of this journey. And if you've got a recipe or little tip, share it, because your idea might help someone else make a better choice today. Many older adults worry that fruit is too sugary. But plums bring more than sweetness. They come with fiber, hydration, and antioxidants, all in one juicy bite. That's not a risk. That's a win. And if you've ever felt a dull ache in your hands or fingers after a long day, know that plums may help with inflammation too, especially when eaten regularly. One viewer told me she started eating plums every day for 2 weeks and noticed the swelling in her ankles had gone down. Now, that's just her story, but maybe it could be yours too. Try it and listen to your body. For a fun summer snack, cut plums into wedges and freeze them. They make fantastic, low-calorie fruit pops that cool you off and fight cravings at the same time. Don't like the tart skin? That's fine, you can peel it. But do try to eat it sometimes because that's where much of the fiber lives. When shopping, look for plums that give just a little when you press them. That means they're ripe and ready. If they're too firm, just leave them out for a day or two. They'll soften and sweeten naturally. And here's a surprising fact. Plums can support your bones. That's right. Some research shows they help slow bone loss in older adults, especially in postmenopausal women. One more reason to make them part of your week. If you've got grandkids around, get them involved. Slice up plums together. Let them taste, laugh, and learn. It's not just about nutrition, it's about connection. And sometimes, the healthiest moments are the ones we share. Let's talk about one of the simplest things you can do for your health that barely takes a minute, grabbing a plum. That's right. One small fruit, rich in color and flavor, can quietly support your energy, digestion, and blood sugar, all in a single bite. And when you pair it with just a bit of protein, like a slice of cheese or a few walnuts, you get a balanced snack that's both satisfying and smart. This is how we eat with intention, without giving up flavor, joy, or ease. You don't need to overhaul your whole diet. Just place a small bowl of washed, ripe plums on the counter or fridge shelf where you can see them. That visual cue often makes the decision for you. You see the plum, you reach for it. And suddenly, you've made a nourishing choice without willpower or planning. These are the little habits that build a healthier life over time. I know many of you tuning in are already doing your best, and that's worth recognizing. You're here, you're learning, and you're caring for yourself. That's powerful. Never underestimate what one small change, like adding a plum to your day, can do for your body and your peace of mind. Now let's talk about timing. If you wake up with high blood sugar, try this quiet experiment. Add a plum to your evening snack. The fiber in it slows digestion overnight, which might reduce those early morning spikes. For many seniors, it's not about eliminating everything. It's about smart timing and gentle balance. And here's a tip for those of you who don't love fresh fruit. Unsweetened dried plums, or prunes, still carry all the digestive, anti-inflammatory, and brain-boosting benefits. Just a few pieces go a long way. They're concentrated, so you don't need much. It's about quality, not quantity. Plums even support your mood. Their antioxidants help reduce oxidative stress in the brain, which is linked to clearer thinking and a steadier emotional state. Imagine that, something so small quietly uplifting your mind while you snack. Now here's the plum trick I promised you earlier. It's easy, it's fast, and it actually works. Take one ripe plum, slice it, and sprinkle a pinch of cinnamon on top. Cinnamon has been shown to help reduce blood sugar spikes. Combine it with the fiber in plums, and you have a naturally balanced combo that's ideal after lunch or with your afternoon tea. Try it and notice how your body feels, light, stable, and supported. This isn't just about what's on your plate. It's about feeling seen, feeling encouraged, feeling like your small efforts matter, because they do. If something today sparked a new idea or gave you a little hope, please type plum in the comments. You might inspire someone else to try something new. And for you who stayed with me this far, here's a little bonus. A fresh snack idea. Try slicing up plums and tossing them with a few mint leaves and a squeeze of lime. Chill them in the fridge for a midday refresher. It's cooling, energizing, and so easy. Or pair diced melon with a sprinkle of sunflower seeds over baby spinach for a light lunch salad that hydrates and nourishes. These aren't just recipes, they're invitations. Invitations to care for your body, to enjoy your food, and to share what works with others. That's how we grow stronger, together, one bite at a time. Here's a fun and flavorful way to bring more health to your plate without feeling like you're on a strict diet. Start with simple swaps that feel like treats. Imagine a salad made from fresh melon cubes, tossed with baby spinach, a handful of sunflower seeds, and a drizzle of light olive oil. The sweetness of the fruit and the crunch of the seeds make it feel indulgent, but it's nourishing through and through. And when you're winding down at night, reach for a small plum and a few almonds. It's a calming snack that supports digestion without spiking your blood sugar. The natural fiber helps you rest easy, while the healthy fats slow down absorption and keep you satisfied. Need something to cool you down on a hot day? Cut up some melon into bite-sized cubes and toss them into the freezer. After a few hours, they turn into sweet, icy bites that feel like dessert, without the added sugar. They're perfect for staying hydrated and curbing cravings in one simple snack. For something a little cozier, try simmering sliced plums in a splash of water with cinnamon and clove. Let it cool and store it in the fridge. You can spoon it over whole grain toast, stir it into oatmeal, or enjoy it by itself. It's like a homemade fruit preserve, light, comforting, and completely natural. If you're packing snacks to go, mix plum slices and melon cubes with a few string cheese sticks or a small handful of cashews. It's colorful, balanced, and keeps you away from processed foods when you're out and about. And if you're feeling adventurous, try this. Chilled melon with a squeeze of lime and a dash of sea salt. That sweet-salty combo is refreshing and incredibly satisfying. Try any of these tips this week and come back to share your favorite in the comments. Just type the word recipe and let us know what worked for you. Your idea might be the one that helps someone else make a better choice today. And if today's tips gave you value, don't miss what's coming next. Click the video on your screen. It's packed with surprising food mistakes many people make while trying to eat healthy with diabetes, and more importantly, how to avoid them. Watch it now. Your health journey deserves it.